The transition from industrial to post-industrial economies in many developed countries brought about several significant changes and challenges that led to the development of the concept of the creative economy. This shift was marked by the decline of traditional manufacturing industry and the rise of service-oriented and knowledge-based sectors. In response to these challenges, the concept of creative economy was developed to harness the potential of creative industries and the broader creative aspect of the economy to drive sustainable economic growth, innovation, and development in the post-industrial concept. Following this, the pioneering work of Charles Landry began to gain prominence in the late 1980s and early 1990s, especially his book on the creative city, A Toolkit for Urban Innovations, which was published in the year 2000. This book helped to establish a framework for how cities could think creatively about urban planning and development, integrating cultural activities, creative industries, and community involvement to foster innovation and growth. Scholars such as Manuel Castile also provided their view on the concept of creative economy by publishing a book titled The Rise of the Network Society. And of course, the prominent work of Richard Florida in his book titled The Rise of the Creative Class, which has been subject to several criticism on various grounds that includes that it breeds economic inequality and gentrification, among many others. In light of this, we'll be looking at the topic which says Market at the Crossroad, Preserving Community and Culture in the Face of Urban Renewal in Barcelona, a case of Mercator Encants. And we'll be focused on assessing the risk of losing cultural essence in the pursuit of urban modernization and the problem of preserving tradition and cultural values while pursuing greater innovation and creativity. While our main objective for the study will be to examine how Mercator Encants in Barcelona have helped in addressing sociocultural exclusion and gentrification amid urban regeneration.
Hello everyone, now we are here as a team to visit the merchants market for our study, comparing the creative cities. Here is Ola and Aigerim and me, Annie, together.
So we'll be doing a tour around the market, the Encants, just to show us a bit of what has happened over time. So I'm here with my colleague, as Yunchen has mentioned earlier. So now we are going to take a walk into the market. So just follow me as we go through. So here on the board we have a kind of a structural representation of the market. So of course we can see the different access points into the market and a kind of how the market runs. We can see the different sections from A, B, C to D. We can see where vehicles can park and also the different explanation of each of the sections of the market. And now we are like at the heart of the market, where we can see a whole lot of activities going on. We can see a lot of heritage materials. For example, you can see how people are moving about, the display of things. Here you can see recordings, you can see some kind of material that are cultural in the sense of that makes you reflect on Barcelona as a city. Some so archaeological stuffs, so you can check it out. So it shows you how the market is so rooted in the cultural tradition.
So now we are going to proceed on interviews with people in the market to actually take their perceptions on the different phases that the market has gone through and how it has been resilient in preserving the cultural heritage of the people of Barcelona. Follow me even as we embark on this journey.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Mohamed. I'm Moroccan. I live in Barcelona like more than 20 years. I'm working here in my small shop, and I'm from Morocco. And the market is almost everyone from Morocco. It's like 80% is Moroccan people here. Yeah, and 20% it's Spanish.
Okay, but how did you cope with the language? Because from experience, we know that for you to sell here, you have to understand Spanish.
Actually, there is nobody speaking English in the market, only me, because I study tourism. And after Corona, pandemia, I decided to come here because I like to sell stuff before, like many years ago. So I decided to come here and I rent this place from another person, and I'm happy with what I'm doing. About the languages, yeah, I learned them. I study them. I speak 5 languages.
5 languages?
Yes.
Languages?
French, English, Spanish, Arabic, and a little bit Italian.
Interesting.
and Kachalan.
Yeah. So how are the changes in the markets? The changes in the markets, we know that it was formerly at the other side.
Yeah, the market, it was like another place there, like for 50 years. Like it was the oldest market in Europe. This one, yes, it's 50 years, and only for antique stuff, old stuff. Then the governments, they decide to come in this place to create this new design, and they come here. Like now it's like 9 years we are here. People they was there, they was just renting places in the floor because it was not like this, and they give them places here for free.
Wow.
So these people now they're renting these places here for us, for example. This man, for example, is the owner on one place there, so they give him from all this side. So everyone have, but the price of the renting is going up for like small. This is 3 meters and a half.
Like how much does it cost you to get?
For example, per month, 600 euro. Include the rent and the Sécurité Sociale, like you pay the taxes and everything.
When the former place, how much was it?
Up. Before it was like 300 and going up because the things is getting up, the products they getting up the prices. There is more people they come here. Like we have too much tourists from over the world. They love this market. Chinese people they love to buy in this camera now. They are very famous. They're old cameras. They buy them now. So we are happy with this because it's getting famous every day. This market, people they love it. Yeah, you can find something. For example, in the floor, a lot of people they find treasures, like love things, old watches, stuff they love. You know, that's why we are famous in. And this is the first market in all Europe. They're having this stuff, old cameras and everything you want. You know, and yes, so that's. What's the change you asked me about to want to change here? They ask us to cover, like you have your own shop, like clothes, and people come inside, you know, like there.
Okay.
This is what we want, actually. Not like open like this, like small, you know, you have small shop. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. So are you happy to be part of this market?
Yes, very happy, really. Very happy, and I'm happy what I'm doing and everything.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Nice.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mariona. I'm from Barcelona and I'm 23 years old.
Hello, I'm Adela. I'm also from Barcelona and I'm 22 years old.
Okay, the first question I want to ask you is, for how long have you known Marcal the Encants?
So I've known since like forever. Like since I was a kid, like the market was in another part of the square and I used to go with my parents and now it's here and yeah, it's like part of the city.
Same, since I was, I don't know, young, a kid young. My mom brought me here and we bought stuff, so from all time.
Okay, so what we observe from our studies is that the market has been existing since like the 14th century. But one striking thing about it is the fact that despite the fact that the market keeps changing its location, it keeps, you know, it upholds some kind of cultural value. So what can you say about that?
So yeah, I feel it's unique because it's like the only market in the city that you can buy like all this old stuff, and also you can find like jewelry and like all kind of machines and technology, and it's nice.
I think it's nice that it's like open almost every day. There are a lot of markets also in Barcelona, but they only open at Sundays. And this market you can go anytime you want, except for 2 days on the week, I think. And I think that's a good thing.
It's huge. It's not like
It's
a
huge.
small shop. It's
The
huge.
prices are going up. I know Barcelona, but that's another story. But it's still cheap sometimes.
Okay, then lastly, which is a very, very important question, is like, how do you see this market? How has it helped the local community? How has it upheld the culture, the value, compared to other markets that are like maybe the Lidl, that you have to just go
The what?
and
What is the other
Lidl,
market?
Lidl and Carrefour. What is the difference between this market and all the other markets?
I think the one that I said, that it's open and people can go anytime they want. And they are in other markets, in other flea markets, there are like places that are like other shops that make like vintage and it's overpriced. And I think here there are local people that find this stuff in other, ¿cómo se dice això? Las subastas. Well, local people here, the resumen.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you, both of you. We are glad. As a tourist, so what has been your experience so far?
Here on the market, yeah, we saw a lot of things, but we came for the rings and jewelry. Yeah, yes, and not too much for the clothes, but we're just looking. Yeah.
So where did you hear about the market? How did you know about the market?
I saw it several times on TikTok, and then I thought I come here and see how it is. Yeah.
So you came from which part of the city? Like from which country?
From where?
From which country have you come to visit the market? Are you staying in Barcelona?
No. We are from Switzerland, and now we came here for the holidays. Yeah.
Oh, so you came all the way from Switzerland and decided to visit the market?
Not exactly the market, just the city in the whole. Yeah.
And so far so good?
Yes.
Are you enjoying your experience?
Yeah.
So is there anything different between this market and any market you can remember back in Switzerland?
We actually don't have like we have some markets in Switzerland also, but there aren't as big as here, I would say. Yeah.
And what about in terms of the items that they are selling? I can see some kind of cultural related items, some old stuff.
Yeah, it's really much the same in Switzerland, but it's not that big in Switzerland. Yeah.
And what about the structure, the edifice?
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Maybe that was one of the things that actually attracted you to the market?
What? Sorry?
The edifice, is it one of the things that actually attracted you to the market? The structure. Is it attractive to you? Like?
Yeah. I also thought it is interesting that the market is in a building, because at home it's just outside, and here it's
In conclusion, we discovered that the different evolution process in which the mercantile camp has undergone from its establishment in the 13th century has made use of the cultural-led urban regeneration model in overcoming the problem of socio-cultural exclusion and gentrification. This was further revealed in our interview that shows that we establish the need for you to be intimated with the Spanish language in order to be able to own a shop in Mercator Encants. Also, this was also revealed in the types of items that is being sold in the market, which is mainly heritage items. We also saw that in the mode of selling of the market, in which it is like open air and people come and buy big goods on the floor. And lastly, we saw that the allocation of the market after the regeneration process was by actually giving it free of charge to the locals, which actually prioritizes the needs of the local citizens above that of others. Thank you.